Welcome everyone, this is Weird William, and today I'm trading with an armorer, and oh look, he's selling to me each piece of enchanted diamond armor for 1 emerald each. How is this possible, you might ask? These pieces usually go for 20 to 35 emeralds per piece, and yet I've bought now about 10 sets of full diamond armor from this guy for 4 emeralds per set. I'm starting to give them away to my friends. I'm playing on my survival 1.14 Minecraft server, and this guy is a pretty good deal, and all of his trades are massively discounted, and you can actually set this up with any profession. And I'll show you this secret. I'll show you how to do it for yourself, so stick around. The underlying mechanic for this little secret is that what we found on my server, if you are the one personally to cure a zombie villager of its affliction, then it will be so eternally grateful to you and so much in your debt that it will give you, the player who cured it, a massive discount on all of its future trades, whatever profession it ends up being. Not to any other players, but just to you. And you can do this with a zombie villager that you find spawning in the wild, but you can also do it with a villager fresh off the boat, fresh off your breeder, and expose it to a zombie's tender affections, and then afterwards cure it. And it will be in that same situation. It will give you massive discounts on its trades. So the build itself is actually not very complicated at all. The key is really coming up with a cell where you have a zombie that can detect and attack a villager without being able to get away, and where the villager can't get away either. And then you deposit the villager somewhere, cure it, and you're on your way. So I will show you in particular how to build this cell. You can really set it up any other way in terms of getting the villager there and out, but I'll show you how I did it. I think it's a pretty easy way to do it, and it can merge seamlessly, that is, with my trading hall design that I've come up with. So yeah, let's get started. First, I'd like to show you my setup so that you can see what I'm doing and maybe it'll inspire you. So I have a villager coming in, maybe fresh off the villager breeder, and he's hitting an activator rail, and the half slabs overhead make sure that he comes off in that spot and cannot move to either side on the rail and has to fall down this way into the water. He approaches the zombie and is stuck there, pushed by the water to be in that spot next to it. And the zombie will do its thing and turn it into a zombie villager. At this point, we can open up this hole in the floor with this sticky piston, and the zombie villager is there for your curing administration. So let's throw the splash potion of weakness at it first, and then we will feed it the apple. And this action, as far as I can tell, of feeding it the apple, you, the player, then will be remembered by this villager, and it will be forever grateful. Now, I got myself with it. You got to be careful with that, but if you do hit yourself with a weakness, you can drink some milk and be good to go. Now, you notice I'm doing this one at a time. I had tried to do it with kind of a high throughput system, and what happened was, when you have a whole bunch of zombie villagers here and you splash them and then you feed them each an apple, different zombies will be cured at different times, and the first villager and maybe the second or third villager that is cured, the other ones that are still zombies will immediately start to attack it and turn it back into a zombie villager. So that was very counterproductive. And then I tried separating them with minecarts, so I had minecarts all nicely set up, spaced out, so they couldn't attack each other whenever they converted. And it turns out that when a villager is in a minecart and turns into a zombie villager, he pops out of the minecart. And likewise, when a zombie villager is in a minecart and is finally cured, he pops out. The villager pops out of the minecart. So that defeated the whole purpose of having this nice organized set of rails. So yeah, so this is the setup I came up with. You can see this half slab overhead is pretty vital to keep the zombie in there, so you can't really have the villager drop straight down. So I think the water stream will be good. So let's finally build this zombie holding cell. That's really the only part of this I think we need a tutorial for. So you want the zombie on this block with a trap door on the floor, and you want the walls on the sides. Then we have the water stream coming in. It can be up to 8 long, but it can be shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as the water is pushing that villager up against the zombie, or rather up against that block adjacent to the zombie. Then we're going to have up on the side there, like that, 2 blocks high, and then at this point we want to have a half slab like this over the zombie, and then a half slab overhead like that over that block. And so this will hold the zombie in and yet still give him the ability to detect and attack that villager. And then you can have pistons maybe pulling the side out over here, or you can have pistons pulling the bottom block over here. Just have a sticky piston there that reaches out. And I think that's really all I need to show you. You can really refer to the images of the rest of the video where I show you this, or really set it up however you like. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you with your villager trades. Bye.